Hi, I'm John Fraser with the Polaris Travel Experts YouTube channel, and welcome to this edition of 5-Minute Review, where we're going to be talking about the activities and entertainment on the brand new Norwegian Prima. Come join us.
We recently had a chance to cruise on the brand new Norwegian Prima. I was really excited to sail on this ship as it is a new class of ship for Norwegian. Kudos to Norwegian for going for something a little different with this ship. Instead of going bigger, they opted to go for more variety in food and activities and create more unique spaces on the ship for people to spread out. In this video, we will talk about the entertainment and activity areas, and this is an area the ship really shines. Let's start with the entertainment. I was a bit underwhelmed by the main shows. They had a show that went through Donna Summer's life. It was pretty good, especially if you like disco music. The second was called Noise Boys. There's some singing, but it really revolves a lot around beatboxing. Not really my thing, so I didn't really enjoy it. I did really like the theater. One of the unique things about the theater is at night, the seats in the theater fold back into the wall, kind of like in a basketball gym, and the space becomes a giant dance club. They had multiple themes here. My favorite was Studio 54, throwback to the 70s. Sid Norman's Poorhouse was probably the best venue for music while we were on. It was fun because the band was great and really interacted with the crowd. The only problem is it's a bit small and it gets packed. You may want to get here early, especially if you want to get a seat. Another small venue is Penrose Bar on 6. They have some pretty good music acts here, but the layout is different. It's part of the atrium, which is pretty small and pretty plain. We'll talk more about that in our 5-minute review of the ship. The biggest drawback for entertainment here, though, was the lack of seating. People would stop for a bit, but not wanting to stand in the open atrium, which is a big foot traffic pass-through area, they'd move on pretty quickly. Now on to activities, and this is where the ship really shines. For those of you who have sailed Norwegian, there are going to be some familiar items here. The first is always a favorite, the go-kart racetrack. This track is 3 levels. Holy cow, it's fun. There's an additional charge for this, but so worth it. Make sure you sign up early in your cruise as the time slots do fill up. Also, don't miss the chance to go up onto the observation platform and play a little laser tag with the cars when they're racing. Speaking of tracks, there is no running track on the ship. You can walk around Deck 8 or go to the Pulse Fitness Club. Located in the spa, the gym is really nice on the ship. There's a yoga room, a spin room, plenty of cardio machines, and some weight training equipment. The next activity is another well-known, the Galaxy Pavilion. This is an arcade on steroids. You can race Formula 1 cars virtually, shoot zombies or dinosaurs in virtual reality, along with a lot of other virtual reality games. There is a charge for this, but well worth it. The ship has a few slides, both dry and wet. The dry slides are called the Drop and Rush. The Drop has a trap door where you fall through. The Rush winds down in a spiral. You go down it in a sack to avoid rubbing or getting stuck. Both go from Deck 18 down to Deck 8. The Wave is the wet slide, and it's kind of short. You sit on an inflatable tube, go down a tunnel, and then slide up on a large backstop type wall. It's still a lot of fun. Tea Time is the putt-putt course, and it's one of the coolest I've seen at sea. It's 9 holes and great for all ages. I recommend doing it at night because everything is all lit up. Next to Tea Time is a unique area called Bullseye Darts. There are multiple coves with screens and couches. It's ideal to feel a little bit more private and to hang out with small groups of people. They do have a splash pad for kids, but it's pretty small and basic. It doesn't have any slides or pools. It's really only going to be good for the smaller kids. Lastly is probably the coolest new addition, and is called the Stadium. This is an activity area that has some really fun games. They have the old standbys like shuffleboard, foosball, and ping pong, but then they have some unique games like tube ping pong where you can bounce the ball off the walls, table soccer where you sit at a small table and the benches you sit on are actually soccer goals. They even have the ever popular beer pong where the cups are built into the table. While the entertainment can use some improvement, the activities on the ship really shine. There are even some we did not get to, like the spa, the humidor lounge, and the casino. The ship can feel a little bit chopped up, and the smaller spaces can sometimes make it feel crowded, in my opinion. However, the goal with the smaller spaces is that they were actually designed to spread everyone out, and that seemed to be others' experience, so it really just depends on where you are and when. The variety makes up for the occasional congestion at the more popular spots. Overall, we enjoyed the ship and will be recommending it to our customers. For more information, check out our other videos on Prima via the links in the description below. Thanks for checking out this episode of 5 Minute Review. If we've inspired you to travel and you're not already working with a travel advisor, consider giving our team of experts an opportunity to help you plan your next great adventure. If you're enjoying our videos, give us a like below, or better yet, subscribe so you can stay up with all of the latest content. Until we see you again, travel and be well.